foot. Barbed wire. Yeah, another hand over here. More barbed wire. More. What's going on, diggers and diggers? In case you are tuning in to see some metal detecting, it is not happening. This is going on cross platforms too. It's going to be the same video is going to be on Rumble and on YouTube. Why am I saying that? Due to the fact that it is Halloween, and I'm kind of behind on our Halloween setup a little bit. So I am basically not going to be doing any more metal detecting, with the exception Stab the Ground, Can-Am Connection. We'll be doing that Friday, October 11th at 6 o'clock. It's live stream metal detecting. Anything can happen. And what I'm doing right now, as I've been talking about it a lot, I usually talk about throughout the whole year, use some of your finds for your Halloween display, if you do Halloween displays. If not, take it to the scrapyard and get money. It's like actually one of the first things I did. Boom. There's a little hanging. It's a little prop that you stick in the back. You know, some people may see it, some people may not. So I'm going to show you what I do with some of my stuff that I've been digging up over this last year. You got it sitting on right here. Cheap, easy, and a lot of fun to play with. Just because you dig it does have its purpose, and this is the time, Halloween. Let's go out into the garage. Yeah, when I said I was a little bit behind, I was not joking at all. We still haven't even unboxed everything yet. But anyhow, here's what we got going on over here. I laid out all the finds I'm going to be using for metal detecting, sitting right here. Now the thing is that Halloween's usually dark. And you got to have like different lighting and everything. And when they're using rusting pieces like this, you can't see it. It does not pop at all. Even the longer ones, which I'm setting aside because actually now I got to talk about what color we're doing the long ones. But I will be showing you how we're going to make this a heck of a lot better. Boom. Now this, I believe I got these over at, what is it called? Menards. And I think that there was actually, I don't know if there's a sale or a deal. But yeah, I think that these are like $6 or $7 a piece, which is peanuts. Because in other places I've seen that they have these copper, gold, and chrome. It was like 14. So I got lucky on these over here. And we even got cement. They got cement spray paint now, so you can make your own tombstones, which is better than buying the fake, phony styrofoam ones. But we got the little pieces sitting out, so when in doubt, we're going to use the chrome first. Now let's say we got the chrome there. You got this, and you get all this sprayed. Let's say I really wanted to use gold. Well, that's why you always start with your lightest color, because it's easier to go darker over lighter anytime you're doing any paint. But let's paint these up and see what we got. All right, let's talk test pieces. What are you talking about, tripwire? We never used gold before, and I know for, maybe we did 1 year, I don't really remember. But I know for a fact we never used copper. So we do got the copper here. So I need some test pieces. We got a little hook here. And we also got this punch that we found. I believe I was out with Michigan Judge when I found this, maybe. I don't remember, but boom. These are going to be the two test pieces. One of them's going to be gold and one's going to be copper. And we're going to see what they look like. If you like the way it looks and you want to do other stuff that's copper or whatever color you want to use that you never used before, do it. So that's what we're doing now. First one's definitely going to be copper. I know we never used it before. I'm going to hit that like that. And I'm telling you right off the bat right now, just from me looking at it here, the rust and the copper are almost the same color. So already I'm really not big into that, but it doesn't mean we can't use copper for something else. So next up we're going to try the gold. Boom. We're going to use the punch for the gold. The Golden Spike, for those of you that are Kevin Sullivan fans in pro wrestling. The Golden Spike, old school. Anyhow, it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to scoop this over. Now, these for sure I want to use that are over here. All these hooks and stuff. And I'm doing silver. The reason why it's silver on gold it looks like. And I want these to pop big time. When they're rusty, nobody can really see them. Especially at nighttime and if they're far away from the house or whatever. When people got to put them in a place where they can see them. But yeah, and what do they want for these over at stores? You go to, again, like Spirit Halloween, you go shopping at all these stores and everything. They want like anywhere between $15 to $30 for even just a little plastic crap hook. We did it for free. This whole thing's costing me like maybe, I didn't even use the whole can. So I got all this stuff here and it's cost me like maybe, I don't know, $1, $2 tops. But anyhow, like I said earlier, when you're dealing with this stuff, always give it a first coat, then come back and give it a second. Now, chrome time! Yay, chrome! I'm pretty sure you guys know how to use spray paint. When it comes to when you're doing rusty stuff though, it's always best to give it 2 coats, let 1 coat dry, then go over it again. And I'm going to show you one thing that I like to do when it comes to this stuff, is that I only paint one side, and there's a reason why. Let's say in the daytime where it's like a little bit lighter, or if you're hanging this up in a place that's already well lit and you really want the rust to show through, well, if you paint both sides, you won't get the rust. So you only paint one side, and if you like it, just like flip it over, and the other one will be rusty on the other side, give or take. But either or, yeah. So we got all this real barbed wire instead of Spirit Halloween, which I was at yesterday because I was curious. They want like $15 or $16 for fake barbed wire. We pick it up for free. Real is better. But always keep in mind, if you are going to be using real barbed wire and stuff, keep it away from the kids. Try to keep it out of their way at all times. So it's fun. It's a lot better to look at. But you also got to be super duper careful when you are hanging it for your display. Alright, yeah, they're starting to turn out. They're starting to dry. Another good thing about using your fines, instead of going to the store and buying plastic ones, is that the plastic will break sooner or later. I don't think these will break anytime soon. Again, they were free. I know I found the hook. I don't know who gave me the chains off the top of my head. But again, this chain, you can tell I found metal detecting because you can still see the rust come through. And when in doubt, you got your paint over there if you need a little touch up. So we might have to touch up this one. And I love this hook. It's actually one of my favorite finds. Found that at a construction site. I did that. One of these, I don't know what they are. Somebody told me what this was and I totally forgot. But yeah, they're not going to break anytime soon, are they? No, because they're made of steel. And again, let me show you one more time. This is what I found metal detecting also. Last year we had a whole black light scene. That's the reason why the orange is here, because it had to glow. But again, when I was talking about painting one side, so we got this one over here, but you flip it over, you got this dark gray side. So it depends on what type you want to display. If you want something like super shiny, kind of new, just spray paint that. Or if you want something dull and dingy that you'd find in a graveyard, boom, sitting right there. Absolutely. All right, I thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully some of this stuff will help you out with some of your finds that you find metal detecting. Use it to your advantage. Again, I am not going to be doing any metal detecting videos for October, with the exception, I will be doing October 11th, 2024. That is on a Friday, and we are going to be doing Stab the Ground with Marlin, Holmesdale Detectorist, and Fun with Dirt's Tony. So anything could happen when you're live. 6 p.m., Stab the Ground, Friday, October 11th. So that's the only metal detecting I'm going to be doing. And that's going to be about it. Y'all take care. Later.